Actually, we're going to start in 22. I'm doing this on law number 3. In order to benefit from God's power, you must first believe that the power is present. Amen. Catching up in Matthew 15, verse 22. And behold, a woman of Canaan came from that region and cried out to him, saying, cried out to Jesus, saying, have mercy on me, O Lord, son of David. My daughter is severely demon-possessed. Now, to be demon-possessed is one thing. It says she's severely demon-possessed. That girl's messed up. I mean, come on now. Now watch this. But he answered her not a word. See, most people right there would have got offended, would have wrote on their face space about how bad the church was. Come on, talk to me. Yeah, because Jesus ignored her. Jesus ignores the lady. You don't even see, it says not a word. And his disciples came and urged him, saying, send her away, for she cries out after us. But Jesus answered and said, I was not sent except to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. What Jesus is saying is, I'm not here to bless you, I'm here to take care of someone else's business. And you know, if you weren't offended for him ignoring you, you come and say, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And he said, no, I'm not here for you. I'm not here for you. Woo! Don't even act like y'all ain't church folk and y'all wouldn't be offended by that. Come on, now. Y'all get offended when pastor does it. Y'all don't even want to talk about Jesus. Then she came and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. She's worshiping. She's on her face. This girl's pressing through because she knows what's present. She knows what's present. She's pressing through. Now this. If you ain't offended yet, you're about to get your mouth busted by this one. Verse 26. But he answered and said, it is not good to take the children's bread and throw it to the little dogs. He says it's not good to take the bread and throw it to the little dogs. And when I read this, it really baffled me. Throw it to the dogs. Jesus just called this lady a dog. And I'm thinking, son. You know, he just calls her a dog. But watch what she does, because she knows what is present before her. She says, verse 27, and she said, yes, Lord, yet even the little dogs eat the crumbs which fall from the master's table. Yeah. What I'm trying to tell you about a dog kind of faith. A dog kind of faith is when you walk up in church and you don't need to see 50 people laid out in the slain in the spirit to know that the power is healed. Here, I knew it when I walked through those doors that I was going to get what I needed.
That's right.
Amen.
Come on, somebody.
Harder. Get it harder.
I believe that there's a generation coming up who doesn't have to be pampered, who doesn't have to be patted on the back every time they come to church, every time they come up to the altar. But a generation who is like a pit bull with some tenacity. Yeah. Come on, I'm not talking about a chihuahua. I'm talking about a pit bull. I'm talking about a pit bull that says, I know what is in the house of God, and I'm going to get it because I know that I know that I know that I know. And when Satan tries to say, Satan, I know that when I get into the house that the healing power of God is going to be present, and I'm going to get it. Right. I'm trying to be calm, but I'm crying, shut up in my bones.
I'm trying to take notes.
People, I got about probably 2 minutes. People with this kind of faith, they say, you know what, I don't need a big glass cathedral. And that'd be nice, don't get me wrong. I don't need a 200-member choir. Come on. I don't need a preacher. And the Bible. I don't need that. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking, you give me a pastor who started in the back of a high school preaching to 2 people that says, you know what, I'll take what I got and I'm going to make it a world-renowned ministry because I know what is present.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You don't want to hear me. The last thing that I'm closing right here, the thing that I enjoyed about all the stories throughout the chapter was a man with palsy brought by the four, the woman with the issue of blood, and the story in Matthew 15 about the Gentile woman. Everyone had to push and dig through some stuff to get to it.
Right.
That's right.
Now I'm going to knock it home right here. Have you ever taken the trash out about late at night, and you get up in the morning and you're walking out to the trash, and your trash is spread for about the next 6 houses, and you are not saying godly things? Come on, talk to me. Yeah. See, but what it was is that dog, and most of the time it's a dog, that dog, he knew something was present inside that trash. Right? That dog knew something was present. He knew that Miss Debbie, that you should have ate the rest of it, but instead you threw it in the trash. That last Dunkin' Donut that you should have ate, but you threw it in the trash, and you could smell it. It knew its presence. You hear me? It knew its presence. It had to dig through some stuff. And not all dogs are good. I'm talking about a pit bull type of dog. Hey, he's looking at Lassie and saying, you sit over there and starve, I'm going to get mine. I'm going to get mine. See, that's when you come into the house of God. I might have to dig through some junk. I might have to push some hell out of the way. Hell, get out of the way. But I'm going to get the sweet thing that is